Welcome back to the next episode of All the Mods 10 to the Sky. Excuse me. Today I want to get Apotheosis up and running and also get our ore system running. Last episode we got mob farming done, but now I'll get the Apotheosis rolling and also get our need for ores and stuff automated. I don't really want to sieve. I think this will be much better if we use growth accelerators and other things, but I'm gonna stop yapping. Last episode was kind of long, so I'm gonna try and not do that again. Um, so I'm getting a super factory manager, and that's because I love this mod, and we also just need it in order to automate the things I want to automate in some kind of semi-respectable, non-lag way. Pipes is definitely not the way to go for this kind of stuff I want to do. So what I want to do is factory manager. We're gonna want to make a uh program disk as well. If you've never used Super Factory Manager, I highly recommend learning it. It's a learning curve for sure, but it is worth it. And then some. Let's see if we can make a network well. So we can maybe measure things. I did not make the thing. So there we go. We're pretty much all set up for Super Factory Manager now, which is fantastic. Also, if you hit F3 and H on your keyboard, it's a keybind, so you can show all the NBT data on things, and we do need that. So I will show you why in just a second. So let's come back here. Since last episode, I put this chest down here. It's pretty much anything that does not go into this storage system. So things like spider eyes, arrows, slime balls, uh, glowstone, redstone iron, things like that. Whatever does not fit into here, or I'm not storing it here, because is going to go into this chest. This chest is going to store more or less all of our junk, quote unquote. We're going to take some of it out and process it using Apotheosis and all that, and breaking things down. And the rest of it is going to get trashed. Like Potion of Swiftness is going to be trash. The thing with the sea drinks, just go away. And then glass bottle, things like that. So to get started, what you want to do is go ahead and just place down your factory manager anywhere. It can go anywhere closer. You want to place it closer to any machines you're trying to interact with. Closer the better. So in our case, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to place it down right next to it, our diamond chest I want to interact with. And as you can see here, we're missing a disk. Um, Places here, we're no longer missing a disk. We are missing a program though, because we have to write it ourselves. And then on the left hand side, you'll see there's examples and all that. So redstone, slot sides, tag machine. You can read through all of it if you want. Uh, let's see for filtering, for example. This is a basic example of how to filter things. So you have to name your program. In this case, I call it filtering. Every 20 ticks, inputs 5 stone, 3 iron from A to B. A could be one chest, B's another chest or trash can or wherever you want to put it. And then that ends that for loop there. And then you have another for loop for outputting any ingots to B. And there's fuzzy matching. So if there's any kind of ingot, you can do that. Uh, Input ingot from A kind of thing. And then you kind of get the idea. So instead of writing this on camera, I'm just gonna write it myself, and then we'll go through and I'll explain it later. But I'll just name this Apotheosis. What about mob? Any spaces in this? Mob farm sorter. Done. Oh, I can. Cool. All right, I was doing my thing, but then realized we need a salvager for me to complete this, and to get that, we're gonna need some gem dust off the bat, off rip. So what we'll do here is got a little sneak peek to what's going on over here. We'll grab 2 gems, I guess. We will throw them down here. They just got picked up again because of the hoppers that I forgot about. What we'll do is we'll throw them down here. Take our anvil, drop them, and now we have 2, count them, 2 gem dusts. So now should be able to go ahead and make one of these. We're gonna need 2 iron axes. We're gonna need a smithing table. We're also gonna need a bucket of lava, which is easy enough. Easy enough. Let's go ahead and just, I don't know. Ow, my ear itches. We'll do that. Grab this. Then we should be able to make ourselves a... Oh, I made an axe instead of a pickaxe. um, fantastic, fantastic. All part of the plan, actually. And you'll never see why. So we'll do that. We'll get a quest, I guess. And now we have a salvaging table. And now I'm back to business. All right, I think we're all set up here. I went back to my All the Mods 10 video, check that out. I forgot what I did. But essentially what this program does, I'll show you guys real quick. It's pretty simple here. So this is the mob farm sorter. It's kind of what I call it. It's more of a Apotheosis gatherer and sorter, I guess. But so every 20 ticks, we check for a redstone signal that's greater than or equal to 1 on the factory manager here. And I have a lever here just to turn it on and off whenever I want. Right now it's on, so this program is in theory running. If I turn it off, you'll see the time for this kind of drops down a little bit and nothing will happen. So this is our gem chest here. So you'll see this cracked lunar gem, for example. If I put it in here, it's not going to move. Because the program's not running, because every 20 ticks it's checking for redstone signal. If there isn't one, it's not going to run. But if there is a redstone signal, it's going to take everything from the excess chest, which if I pull this out right here, this is the excess chest right here. And then from there, it's going to import, like, it'll take in every single thing from that chest. And then from there, it'll output any Apotheosis gems to the gem chest. And that's this chest right here. After that, it will then output any tools or armors to the salvager that it can. This is the salvager that we made a little bit ago. It'll break it down into some materials. So like we're now getting more iron, more gold, more leather, and armor, things like that, as well as the Apotheosis, like this luminous crystal shard, the time-worn fabric, mysterious scrap metal, things like that. We're getting a lot more leather also. And I assume as we progress, we'll get better materials out of that as well. And we're also outputting everything else to trash. So outputting glass bottles, potions, and chains. Those are pretty much all that's left over at this point. And then from there, we're outputting the rest of the tools and armors that cannot go into the salvager to the trash. And right now, this is representing the trash, just so I know it's working and not trashing things I don't want to trash. And then from there, we're forgetting all of that. And we're going to input from the salvager and output to recycle barrel. So we're going to input from here and output to our recycle barrel. Our recycle barrel is up here. So it's going to try the process again. So since I want to store like the gold and the iron and the leather and all that in here, have an output to this chest, so it'll get resorted in. If nothing fits in there, it'll end up back in our excess chest. And then anything else like keeps piling up in here basically means that I've just kind of missed it at this point, and I'll just keep adding things to this list, the trash things. Right now, chain drops from some of the salvaged armor, so that's why it's here. Other than that, glass bottles and potions get trashed. And then, yeah, it's pretty much it. Pretty simple. So we have a gem here, and you'll see if I go and flip the switch and turn it on, the gem's now gone, and it's in our gem chest. And then from there, it pretty much works as expected. So I'm going to go ahead and do is we'll take this chest, which is now in here. We have all this good stuff. We need to go home real quick, which is just a couple blocks away, but I'm that lazy. Grab a trash can. And now we'll actually start to trash things. So put this trash can here. Nothing will happen, but as soon as I put this bottle, this chain away, they're no longer anywhere because they've been trashed. So with that, we can now go ahead and run our farm. And also, if I put something in that I have not specified in the list, so for example, I specified glass bottles, potions, chains, some tools, and armors that can't fit in the salvager. If I go ahead and put like a lead in here, for example, it's just going to sit here. And that's how I want it. I don't want to be voiding and trashing things I don't know are coming into the system. So we'll do that, and then we can just go ahead and run the farm. And now we can leave the farm running, and it'll take care of all the XP, it'll take care of all the drops. I turned down the sound a little bit because as you can see, we're already getting arcane sands in here. We're getting arcane sands because like we're progressing through the tiers, so we're getting better drops. So as soon as I put this in here, you'll see over time we'll eventually get more and more. But they're pretty rare right now, so I'm going to just move the rest of these into our recycle chests. And now we have 4, but over time we'll get more and more. So for now, I'm just going to sit here let the farm run for a little bit. I'm just going to monitor this chest to make sure that nothing crazy happens. But all these have void upgrades, so I don't think anything weird will happen. It looks like we got a chicken in there. That's because I forgot about chicken jockeys. So I want to keep the feathers. I don't care about the raw chicken. So let's do this live. I'm going to turn the sound down even more to make sure you guys really aren't getting blasted in the ears. But yeah, so like this is a super efficient way to do things. We'll also output I think it was, what was it? Raw chicken trash. And then if I put this in here, it's Minecraft chicken is what it is. So let's try this. We're doing it live with Minecraft chicken trash. That don't work either. It turns out raw chicken is just chicken in the Minecraft code, so if you're wondering. Yeah, we need some upgrades. I think this farm has run in total for maybe 6 or 7 minutes, and we've already got thousands of slime balls. And upgrades for all this too, because we're tossing a lot of it. A lot of inferium, a good source of iron, great source of redstone, and a good source of gold too with all the armor. So I think with that, I'll let this run for a little bit, and we can move on with our episode. And that is going to be getting our ore situation settled. All right, let's start getting our ore situation all fixed. I have some bookmarked here for diamond, coal, copper, emerald, lapis, iron, and gold, and quartz as well. We don't really need iron and gold per se. I left this thing running for 10 minutes now. So we got 100 and probably 100 of each, to be honest. So that's not the best. So we'll need a little more than that, but it's good, like, you know, for now, it'll get the job done. But the rest of this is pretty much straightforward. 9 ingots onto some sand, and it's pretty much what it is for all of them. Yeah, nothing crazy. So I'm gonna get all those together. All right, now we have our main ones here. So ancient debris, coal, copper, gold, diamond, lapis, emerald, quartz, and iron. Now I just need to set these up so that they can be mined. Okay, I have the last 2 crystal growth accelerators here and here. So now they can all be accelerated. However, none of them have power. I do have a little line running down here, which I might just connect with this, honestly. I was going to get some wireless power up and running, but we need to do that, honestly. But for right now, it'll be fine for now. So I'll turn the magnet on so we don't lose too much. And we're also going to need a form of flight because I want to progress in Apotheosis, and we can't necessarily do that as things stand now. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a couple more basic universals, and then not here, dude. Come on, dude. And let's just run it here so we don't have to like do too much jank, more jank than we have to. I'll leave that as it is, actually. So now all of these should be powered. All powered, and everyone should start accelerating their growth. We'll have one phase that can't grow because it's getting accelerated, but other than that, every phase, they're far enough apart that every phase can be used. And by the way, if you're wondering if it's worth it or not, I'll just state for the fact again, all of these were pretty much not grown at all, and then within like 10 seconds, they're all full grown with these things, so they're absolutely worth making. And they were sitting there for quite a while also, so let's just find a way to mine this automatically too. All right, I already goofed. I was looking up the accelerators, and I noticed there's a directional growth accelerator and a boosted growth accelerator. So we definitely want both of these instead of just this, it'll be a lot faster. But so to make these, we need netherite ingots, which we have now. It's not a big deal. Diamonds, which we also have. Acceleration cards, which we can easily make also. Uh, and Fluix pearls, which again we have. So really, none of this is hard. It's pretty easy. It's just a matter of me just sitting around and waiting for the thing. So I want to see something real quick. So I don't really want to say the reaction chamber. Is that easy to make? Vibration chamber, matter condenser. Needs Fluix dust. I mean, in theory, this should be easy to make. Fluix dust we can put in a crusher, which is what we'll do. So we'll just get a crusher, and I'll clean this up. You know, I'll clean it all up when we actually get stuff going here. Get our 2 buckets together. Lava's over here. And we should be able to turn this into a crusher. And for right now, I'll slap it here because I don't really care. And then that's easy. This is easy. So I'm gonna go ahead and just make it. All right, here's our reaction chamber. I don't think this needs anything either. This is getting disgusting. I'm just gonna slap it here as well. So that just accepts power, and it needs a lot apparently. It's gonna suck us dry for a little bit. That did not sound good. It's there's that. It's also gonna need some water. I'm pretty sure we have a sink, right? Yeah, we have a sink. Will you just accept water, like off rip like this? No. It was worth a try though. So what I'll do is I'll just place our sink here, grab a pipe, grab a wrench, do this, do that. Now this should have water. So in order to make this, we're going to need 18, count it, 18 netherite ingots. Which means I'm gonna have to throw down one accelerator and then throw down the ancient debris one just for a little bit. At this point, I also kind of want our ancient debris to go a little bit further, so we're gonna make it an enrichment chamber and a crusher as well. Once we get count them, 2 buckets of lava. Give me that. And then we can just do this, crusher, enricher. And again, we're just going to continue the disgusting line like so. And now we'll be able to throw this in the crusher. We'll get 3 instead of like 1 if you smelt it. And then 2 if you you put it in there and get it out. So we'll get 3 here instead. But before we keep mining it, I kind of want to get some more out of it. So I kind of want to get fortune on a pickaxe or something. So I'm just going to snag some sugarcane real quick. Because we have the leather. We have the leather for it now. Alright, I was able to get Fortune 2 on the pickaxe. I'm not really too worried about it, so I'm just going to sit here and mine this for just a little bit. I've decided I am bored of doing this. So, what we're going to do is we're going to use just dire things like I did. I don't think I used it before. For Skyblock at least. But just dire things is great. And yeah. So we're going to go ahead and do just dire things. And to do that, though, we need just to check it out and why we're doing it. I would like to get the advanced block breaker or the simple one. Either is fine, but either way, we need the ferrite core. To get the ferrite core, you gotta break down raw ferrite or raw ferrite core. To get this, you need that. To get this, you need primogel. I guess you could do it with this, but I like to progress through just dire things. So this actually isn't so bad. We can start just dire things now because we're gonna need it to get all this done. Oh, I guess we need some sugar for a quest. Interesting, interesting. So we'll go ahead and make ourselves some primogel. And to do this, I also want to upgrade this as well to the blaze. I'm not sure we can though. We don't have the nether wart. The nether wart comes from receiving soul sand. To get soul sand, I forgot how I get soul sand. I know we can do this to soul sand. But there's got to be some way to automatically create it, right? Right, guys? Let's test our witch water theory. I think we just need witch water and that to make a lot of soul sand. Alright, so let's see if this quick and dirty setup works. So I'm put some soul sand into here, and sand into here, and it works like a charm. Very nice. So what I did basically was we come over here. Oh, I thought I stepped off the map. Oh my god, my stomach just fell through. Um, we have a sink here, putting water into here. These will turn into witch water over time, and when they do turn to witch water, they get put into this barrel here. And then once witch water gets put in here, we'll put sand in. Sand turns into soul sand. Soul sand gets pulled out of here and turned into. Well, the sand gets pulled out. No, sand gets put in. Soul turns into soul sand. Soul sand gets pulled out, put into here. Go look at the program here. So every 20 ticks, if we have a redstone signal greater than equal to 1, which I have another lever here to turn it on and off, input fluid of the witch water variety from the witch barrels, which was the first 3 we looked at. Output the fluid to the converter barrel, which is where we're putting the sand. Forget about all that. And then we input from the sand supply, which is the sand barrel, the sand drawer. And then output it to the converter barrel. And then forget that. And then we input the soul sand from the converter barrel to the soul supply, which is this. Now we have auto soul sand. And through our first round, we got 2 nether wart. We're going to need a little bit more than that, but I don't even think we need it. So now we can get another botany pot or something, possibly. And then, let's see, does that have a recipe for botany pots? It does. I just saw it. No, that's barrel. Props. Yep, we should be able to. And now we're growing nether wart. And we can now also do our blazing goo. Fantastic. And before we go to the nether, because we need to do some things for the apotheosis and other such things, and we also need to kill the dragon, I want to get flight, and from what I've seen people do, this is the easiest early game option. So what we'll go ahead and do here is get some early game flight going, and to do that, we'll just need to do this, which takes polished blackstone, which we have, then quartz slabs, which we might not be able to do. Oh, no, we can. Fantastic. There's our quartz slab, and then we'll need this as well. The potion filter, only need 1 of them. And then there's a potion of flight, I think. From what I've seen. I think I just saw it. Yeah, flying. So we get a 30-minute potion, which is pretty nice. All we need is these. So a potion of levitation you get from a fermented spider eye, and slow falling. Slow falling comes from phantom membranes, which we do have. We have 3, so I mean that's we'll have to make it all count. So let's start here. And we also need a brewing stand, which we should be able to do pretty easily. Yep. And then we should have some blaze. This is getting disgusting. Blaze powder. 1 should be fine for now. And then let's get some bottles. We don't have any. Then now that we need bottles. Yeah, we don't have any glass either. That's should have been saving them. We'll just use this sand. Can I help you? What are you selling, buddy? Honestly, not bad. One thing we do need though for this is a not this one, but not this one. The levitation potion is brown mushroom, and to get that, the only way I can really see is to get it from mushroom predictions. That's probably gonna be the easiest way to do it. And we have enough diamonds, we might as well. You can buy the spawn eggs for it. I think it's just 6 is all we need. So if we come into here, do this, and then buy some mushroom. Yeah, 1, 2, 6. We'll do that, and then we'll do the whole, you know, hostile on network thing. Then we just take our thing, put it in there, and then I don't know, I guess we'll keep this with us. And that. I was also preparing and enchanting some stuff. So I got infinity on this bow, which was insanely lucky. And capturing on this, so... Ow. I was trying to see if I could get the Wandering Trader's spawn egg. That was probably been a little too much to ask for. In terms of luck. Trying to snipe me, buddy? How about that? Nothing. Oh god. And now I have access to both mushrooms, which is... Oh, wait. Let's make some food. 16 is going to be fine for now, but that 32 raw beef is going to be nice. Alright, so I got all our potions here. We have a total of an hour and a half of creative flight, and I should be able to just take this, right-click it, and now we have it for that long. And then if I just put this here, and then switch this on, we should be able to just fly. Used in the infusion pylon, right? But why can I not fly? On. Do you need redstone or something? I think it needs a total of an hour on it. So when you do another one of these, then do it, and then it should work. It should be on now. On now. Okay, so what if I do this again? Put it on, and then on. Why am I not flying? Wait, oh wait, there it is. We're flying now. Cool. We have a chicken. Let's go and inspect our little area over here, shall we? And this is good. This is what I want. I wanted one of these guys to spawn here. I mean, it's gonna kind of suck because now I have to fight it. Oh god, it's dangerous in here. Lordy! We're under attack. This bow sucks. Let it be known. Alright, I'm gonna clear some dudes out, and then I'll come back. I was being big dumb. We need to... Boom! Drive-by. Boom! Drive-by. And now let's kill 6 of each. Cool, got them both to basic, which is very cool, very nice. Also, let's kill that invader, so now we are good to leave. We go ahead and activate this next tier, which means armored and armor pierce for monsters, but now we can get flawless and perfect stuff as well. And now we can make ourselves an end cake. Put down somewhere, I don't know. Here, and then how do I... Oh. Shift right clicking seemed to do the trick. Forgot to bring our bottles, but now we got our bottles. There's a lot of ores and stuff here, which is going to be super cool, super nice. Excuse me, I have creative flight. I'm here to murder you. Let's, no one really went... Ow, get off me, dude. Everyone's seen this a million times. Alright, she's just about done. I don't hit her with my sword, though. Just in case we get the capture. So drop some draconium, green heart, dragon scales. Got this apparently. And then I'll just collect the rest of the stuff. Oh, we'll need the egg too. Good thing we have everything else. I think that was everything. I think. Yep. Oh, sir, egg. Where? Oh. Hello. Not grab this. Cool. Here we go. Also looks like we got these tanzanite flowers, angle sites, ores from stream reactors. That's, I don't know if I know about that. Some other stuff. I just killed Enderman for their Ender Pearl. Because while we have creative flight, I would like to go find some elytras. We also need to go find the dragon head as well. Unless that doesn't happen in Skyblock. I don't know why we'd get an island and not a teleporter. Right? Oh, I see it. I'm blind. Look at all this glowstone. I'm not really sure how much glowstone we actually have, so I'm actually just gonna snag as much as I can, really. Or at least a little bit. A little little hefty helping, as they might say. Let's see if there are any goodies up here. Move, go, 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 go. I need these. I need these. I don't really need that. I'll take this though. And these. Don't get assaulted. Stop assaulting me. Something's broke. Take that too. And that. I think we might need that. And now we leave. Let's leave. Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. This actually did not take long. It usually takes me forever to find one of these, but we really want this dragon head, honestly. That's the big thing we wanted, because that'll give us infinite, what do you call it? Infinite dragon's breath after that. Which is why we came here right away, because I wanted to be able to fly up here. Don't teleport on me. How about you just die? Alright, so I don't want that. I do want the elytra. We'll take this. Don't want any of this, to be honest. We'll grab another one of these, because, I mean, why not? The dragon scale, sure. No. 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 Allow slingshot? No. I guess. Yeah, the rest is kind of trash, actually. I was kind of expecting more. Oh well. Just claimed our quest rewards for killing the dragon, and it gave us an elite energy cube, which is actually kind of nice. I won't lie. And then another storage upgrade, which is also pretty nice. I feel like we should kind of use this over here, like now, but I don't know what for. Do we want for XP? Yes. Why do I even ask these things? So 129, 130, there we go, yep. Those store 2,000 buckets. And now we get the just dire things. So we get the goo, we get it as a reward, we get more goo as a reward. It's like a reward. We'll go ahead and start checking off all these to make sure we can get all these quests if and when we do them. There we go. We need to get up to Shadow Pulse. That's what we want. And now we can go ahead and make ourselves some Void Shimmer Goo, which will be another quest. We'll get us another thing of this. Wait, hold on. Don't. Stop. Dodge. Dodge. At hostile. Stop assaulting me. Boom. Wait for it. Stop it. Okay, so now those guys can spawn. Come here. Will you? Alright. Then the last variant we need is the Shadow Pulse Goo. And to get this, we'll need Skulk, Echo Shards, and Skulk Shriekers. I think all these come from the same thing. It's just crushed endstone. Ooh, with a netherite mesh. Yikes, that throws a wrench into our plans because we cannot get netherite meshes yet because we don't need to have a smithing template. Get that, we need this. Can we make this? Oh, we might be able to make this actually. Gem infused. Okay, we might actually hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, we have our gem infused slate, which means we should be able to make ourselves this. We just need to get some of this. We've been stashing those up for a little bit. Nice. And then we can go ahead to make the netherite mesh. Do I even need that? Oh, I do. Okay, so now we just need this, followed by this. We should have a netherite ingot left over. Nice. Nice. Now we have 2 smithing template upgrades. Nice. This is huge. And then we need another netherite piece. Nice. Okay. And then we need a smithing table. I said we need a smithing table. Okay. Nice. This is going great. This is going fantastic. Okay. And then from there, I'm just going to take out this one. And then, boom, 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 another right mesh. We've done it. And then, in order to get this, we gotta do crushed endstone. Got it. I did a stack of crushed, and it was not very lucrative. um, I was hoping for more than just 4 skulk. But at least we got that, and we need... what was it? We need... Well, we got 4. Now I see 2 and 2 of the others. Echo shards to make sure it comes from this. Yeah. We just did not get any. Fun. Alright, so I went and made dinner, like, auto-clicked a lot of crushed endstone. We only got 1 skulk shrieker. But on the bright side, you can make more of these using body pot, so that's what I'm going to do. I guess since we leveled up our Apotheosis stuff, we now have a steady source of diamonds as well. It also looks like this hoe gets used, so it wants to get the skulk shrieker, but it just doesn't. So I think that's a bug for now, probably. Well, it took a couple hundred crushed, but we did end up getting it, so I guess there's that. Now we just want the shadow pulse goo. Huzzah! Quest me. Very cool. I don't know where to put this. So I guess what I'll do is I'll just, for now, we can just leave it here. And then it wants, you gotta feed it skulk. And we have, you know, a wee bit of skulk. That's gonna be fine for now. And the Celeste gem, you get it from the Celestite, which you can use Primo gel on it, actually. I guess. No, you can't. So Shadow Pulse or Void Shimmer. What do you think Void Shimmer would take? Let's find out, shall we? And place it down. It'll take Forest. Yeah, we'll do that for now. Void Shimmer. Take that back. Then we should have quite a bit of chorus, honestly. Yeah. Well, let's do this for now. And then we need... It takes diamond blocks. And did you guys know we have a lot of diamonds now? Easy peasy. Just connect it to the sides like so. Do it up here. Feed it. Do this. And it should start turning into the ferrite, right? Or the Celeste gem. Diamond block, Shadow Pulse, or Void Shimmer. It should work. Oh, wait, I think it's the shaders. That's why it's not showing up. Because as you see, like, a whole bunch of stuff broke. I think the shaders are what's doing it. Yeah, because if I turn the shaders off, as you can see, it's spreading. So definitely a shader issue. So if you're running shaders, that's why you're not seeing it. It's still doing its thing, though. Don't worry. And here's our first piece of Celeste gem goodiness. That'll give us some more Celeste gem. With all our diamonds, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy out here, dog. We'll need, well, 2 observers, I guess. Because we don't have quartz. And then now with ferrocore. Ferrocore takes iron blocks. And did you guys know we also have lots of iron? So we'll grab that. And then just do the same thing. But for iron this time. So now we have ourselves a simple block breaker, which really we only need 1 right now. Not that big of a deal. Well, I said we need ones because we can only really do something with 1. So then the advanced, we'll just take the Celeste gems that we did. Boom, boom. Now we have our advanced counterpart, which gives us more XP. And then from here, what we can do, we should be able to... I don't remember how this works, to be honest with you. What I'll do is place it here. And then we need to make a pickaxe for it. So if we do at just dire pick, ideally we want to do the Eclipse alloy pick. But that's going to take a little bit of finagling because the Eclipse alloy comes from raw Eclipse alloy, which comes from this ore, which comes from the Shadow Pulse, which is fine, but it's the block of netherite that's kind of sucking right now. So we'll have to find some way to do this. And I think the answer for right now is just kind of do it more or less manually. We don't have to use this. We could just use our fortune pickaxe, which oh my god, which is what I'm going to do anyway. So we can render the area so it shows us where it is. Let's up this by 1. Nope. Hang on. Ignored, filtered by block. So yeah, I want to filter by block. Deny list, allow list should be in here, I guess. And then if we move this to the left, it should no longer break the block. Good. So we'll do that, and we'll move it forward on the Z. Like so. Up 1 on the Y. 2 there. And that should, we can probably go down 1 on the Y. Not what I meant. There we go. And so now we should be, oh, we got a bump on the X as well. So now we're mining this whole area, which should include all of these goodiness things. Which means we should get the ancient debris geo ore. Where is it? The budding amethyst geo ore. So I want this to be on the deny list. So if we just take this, if I put this in now, it would automatically mine it. So what we want to do is we'll put it on high for now. Deny list, deny the budding, and then we turn it back on. There we go. And now it'll mine all of that. We'll need a way to collect it, but for now it should be, oh, I'm gonna do that. So we have a problem in that, so we need to deny. I have an idea. We put this on high, put this on allow list, and then put this cluster, this full grown cluster in there. And then put it on ignored, and now it should only mine the fully grown stuff. And now I just put an item collector here for now. This is very temporary until we get the enough of it. So now we should be good on just automating all of this, really. Then we're going to make this process go a little bit faster by grabbing the boosted growth accelerator. I don't need that pick necessarily. We should have another pickaxe in here. Yep. Okay, so we take this. Then we can break this. That got sucked up. Put it in here. And now it should go faster. Alright, so it's been a little bit. I did a little bit of AFKing and letting things run. Oh. It is broken. Well, at least it's not broken. But I did make an efficiency 4 book. And we have a netherite block, so we're going to go ahead and convert this single block at least. Actually, we have enough netherite. That's, like I said, it's some AFK, so we got 30. Now we have 12. I think this will be fine. Let's at least do 2 conversions here. So I'll let that convert. And we also have some cooking up here as well. I'm going to go ahead and just, I know they have muffler upgrades here, but oh man, I cannot do the crusher. Crusher is crushing me. And would you look at that? So now that we have that, I kind of want to grab our pickaxe. I put it in here. We'll just grab a diamond or 2. Just get some repair going on this. Because I don't need it to be fully repaired. I mean, we can fully repair it, I guess. We have diamonds and XP for days, so it doesn't necessarily matter. Well, let's go ahead and mine some of this. I think I got picked up over here. Yeah, so we got our raw eclipse alloy. And then from here, we're going to go ahead and smelt that down. And then that'll give us the quest. We'll see it when I pick it up here. Just dire things. That'll give us a couple extra. Gave us, ooh, quite a few extra, actually. That might have been the max amount. So now we want to make ourselves the alloy pickaxe. This Eclipse alloy pickaxe. We're not going to be using this. What we're going to do though is come here and then put the Fortune 4 on this. So now we've got Fortune 4, which is very good, very nice. And then from here, I can go away, I guess. I don't really know. Put this away. Also, from here, I also want to make these upgrades. So the instant break. Oh, those are time crystals. All right, time crystals are gonna have to wait. Never mind. It's not that big of a deal. And then from here, we'll need to make 2 blank upgrades because we'll need one for the lock teleporter, the drops teleporter. You'll see why we need this. And we're also gonna need a smelter as well to auto smelt any drops that we can get. There we go. So we have our teleporter and our drop. So we should be able to go ahead and shift. Open this. Shift for details. Yeah, missing upgrade. Do I put it in? No, I think I put it in here. Right? Yeah, so that. So now we can teleport our drops, and then we can also insta smelt things that we can insta smelt. That's gonna be super helpful for over here. So what we'll do now is get rid of this. I don't know why that was not. Oh, it doesn't have. This also needs power to work, which is why we have the advanced breaker because it'll power this thing for us at all times. So now what we can do is go ahead and grab all this, I guess. And then let's go ahead and just break this just for now. And then we'll upgrade this to a different kind of chest. Upgraded. I think we should need a redstone torch, right? Redstone torch. Bring a couple of these because I've been using them enough that we should probably just do it. We'll do this. Do this. We'll do this. I have enough gold and iron also. Just go ahead and go all the way with it. It may not seem like we have a lot of gold, but we have a lot at the mob farm. Along with a unholy amount of diamonds as well. So we'll just use it for that. You'll see what I'm doing this with this in a second. I'm gonna go ahead and this like I don't know, right here, I guess. We'll grab some more universal cables. I don't think we need this anymore. Grab our universal cables. I'm doing this like off the cuff. This is not planned at all. I want everyone to know that. This is kind of how I think I want things to be. So I'll put this here, and then we can put our I don't even know. We'll just put our chest here for now. Bind it to this. So now every drop that this thing mines and smelts and whatever, will go into this chest. So then we'll put that in there. As you can see, it's getting charged. And it did just get mined. So if we check our render area, you can see that's why I got mined. So let's go ahead and we want this to be cover everything. We move this up one. No, we want it to move back one actually. Now up one. Back. This will take care of most of them. So then the X needs to get plus. And then plus one more. And then other way. So this will take care of most. Oh God, please go away. I already have the thingamabobber that we need. The data module thing for hostile neural networks. Oh my lord. I need to go better something. Alright, so that's gonna be fine for now. And now we just need more of these boosted growth accelerators. As you can see, it's been breaking now, but they're also getting teleported here as well. So that's really good or real nice. I also want to test out with this. If we just remove this for a second, that takes forever to break, and then put this here. Uh-oh. That's already way faster. And then what if I go ahead and do something like this? And then when you give it power also. Quick and dirty real quick. Where do you accept power? On that side? So it's instant. Yeah, we're gonna do this. We'll do it this way. So here's what we're gonna do instead. We'll do something like actually let's bring it down one more block. Now that I'm thinking about it, let's bring these down. Oh. Actually I mined all the bases cables at once. So what we'll do is we'll come down a block like this. We'll just stay down here. Like so. And then I'll go ahead and put like all of these down here. Oh, even more. Did I do it even more? One more block maybe? And actually, now that I'm doing this, just these blue ones will be good for now. We can't harvest things fast enough, because we don't have the insta mine stuff from just dire things. So we have to do it a little bit slower than we normally would. These grow fast enough anyway, so. Ooh. These are sucking up some power. Alright, so I didn't realize that we'd run into a power problem like this. So now we have the gist of what we're going to do. We're just going to keep mining all this stuff and then put it into here if it can be smelted. If it can't be, then it gets put in like this. But just for example, like this diamond stuff can be. So let's go ahead and just look at this stuff and we'll end the episode real quick. So at geo ore, we will on the allow list, but that's gold, emerald, iron, lapis, the quartz. I think that was it. No, I think we did coal too. Oh, and copper. I think that's actually it right there. So that fits perfectly. Very nice. So if I go ahead and ignore it, it'll start mining all of this when I can. Transporting it, and the things that can get smelted do get smelted. If they can't, they get transported as this. So, pretty easy. A lot of our ore situation, well, at least the base ones, will be pretty solved for now. But we'll expand on this next episode, upgrade our power, and go from there. Hope you guys enjoyed. We got our Apotheosis system set up, and we are all ready to like automatically progress to Apotheosis. Yeah, as we just equip things and kill things, this will automatically upgrade for us. So yeah, kill the dragon. I'm gonna stop yapping, and I'll see you all next time. And actually, before I go, I just automated this. I was gonna do 2 episodes, but I want to bring you guys in before we do the next episode. I automated everything here, so anything that can get smelted goes into the controller, or anything that everything goes in this chest. First of all, from this miner, it'll try and smelt anything it can. Anything it can't smelt is automatically placed for this. In case of the only thing that does not get smelted is the ancient debris one. So this one gets pulled out of here. This is all via super factory manager, by the way. Every 20 ticks we input from dump chest, and this is the dump chest. From there we go to the controller. If it can't go into the controller, it outputs anything the ancient to the crafter here. This being the crafter. We have the recipe set up, so once it gets enough, it crafts into an ancient debris. And then we pull from we're also supplying power just with a power cell that we had laying around. It won't last forever, but when you get our power source kind of figured out next episode anyway. We're powering everything, and then inputting from crafter into the crusher. Ancient debris from here to the crusher gets crushed. This automatically outputs without super factory manager into the enrichment chamber. Gets turned into the scrap. The scrap gets pulled out via super factory manager into the controller, which gets put into here. So all this is automated. Between episodes, I won't. we'll have to get everything figured out for power. But yeah, this is pretty fast. 4,000, 4,000, 4,000. So yeah, it's pretty, pretty good. Now I'll see you.